It's the 202.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202.
This is how we do when we party. It's the 202.
It's the 202.
Do not attempt to adjust your picture. Repeat, do not attempt to adjust your picture. You have just entered into the display takeover of the 202 with this Tracey Lee listening party. Because we do what we want to.
Ass in the front piece, run with a sit tight. Click with mics, get in your like. So better make sure you're tight. When I bomb, worldwide like .com. Yo, the rock swarms. Get up in the net like Dawn, strong arm in the place. Set alarm and race. Got a flip and it's all take.
If that jam sounds familiar, it's because it's party time. It was just one of the big hits back in the 90s from legendary hip-hop artist Tracey Lee, and he's with us today.
Don't forget, Tracey Lee also charted in the 90s with hits like Keep Your Hands High with Notorious B.I.G. and The After Party with Busta Rhymes. Today, he's back with new music, a new producer, some hot new collaborations, and of course, it's always party time on the 202 with our resident DJ, Dirty Rico.
Rico!
Hey, stop it!
You've been partying ever since, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, you got to, you know what I'm saying? With something like this, and big ups to my man Tracey, because the thing is, this was one of the anthems that everybody used to, like, break the club wide open. And when it was a dull moment, this went on. And believe it or not, it could go on before or after reggae, didn't matter. It was just time to go. It was party time.
So this was a go-to for the noisemaker.
Oh, most definitely. And it still is. I'm still using it, still been using it.
I love it. I love it.
All right. Well, and now, lighting up the 202 soundstage, the latest from the hip-hop artist Tracey Lee.
From his new LP, Expect the Unexpected, here's Smoke.
Yeah. I need that same energy, man. I need y'all to rock with me on this one, man.
Let's go.
Yeah. Back, middle to the front, don't front.
What?
Hey, about to give you what you want.
What?
Hey, about to give you what you want.
What?
Check it. It goes, glory. My story's for the visceral. For those who believe in miracles. I thank the Lord for the vision, no, and Nori for all the bulletin board material. Yeah, but I'ma let him run with it. He don't know no better, like I ain't done with it. Like I ain't one with the sun with it. Expect another rapper with a satchel, nah, I'm something different. I've been selected by the ancestors. Every line I show you sounds like a hand gesture. You the man or you the man's gesture. So divided, so I flow to keep our goals united, Manchester. Thus, let us commence with the rituals of reindeer, sipping old spirits, but if provoked, I'm a symbol in the Seminoles. T-Lee, blowing peyote smoke signals out the TV. Smoke, smoke, nope, they don't really want that. Smoke, hey, smoke, nope, they don't really want that. Nope, smoke. Hey, they don't really want that. Yup, we back with the, Since we highly favored, you hate us, we pray for you. Amanda, where to? I brought the bongos from the Congo. The bloodlines beating in Togo. My God, through the peril, got his eyes on the sparrow, third eye on you Diablos. On the merits, I'm the illest, use the eye test attorney and a rapper, that's a lot for you to digest. Now can we talk about on this project? For one, the black woman is not an object. The rate of black men that die have been processed. Black power via black economics. You cannot box me in, I'm accomplished. Can party and still be socially conscious. Can spit lava yet the flow is still agua. The heart of Killmonger, soul of T'Challa. But people are sheep are ready to follow. The kind of MC that gotta be coddled. And not an MC with this kind of bravado. Prototype to handle the mic like custom model. So tell the record who wanna try me. I'm cut from the cloth, the boss Wally. Peace, civil rights, South Capital on the 100 acres, even with the clan on his back. You don't want that. Nope. You don't really want that. Want that smoke. Nope. You don't don't really want that smoke. Nope, smoke, nope, smoke. You don't really want that blink. Yo, we back with the strap. Cheers. Yeah, we back with the smoke. Smoke. Smoke.
What's going on, y'all? We in the 202 Lounge. I got my man Tracey Lee.
All right, what's up,
Diz, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So please tell me how this album came about.
Well, it's a collaborative effort that me and Jizz had talked about years ago, but never found the opportunity. And it wasn't really supposed to be an album. It was just supposed to be a song
Yeah,
or
it
two.
started with one song.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, then trickled into another.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so on and so
Then
on.
an EP, and then all of a sudden it turned into 10 joints, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
the first song off the album was Doc Brown, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, the single. Yep, absolutely.
And the video was the first one.
Yep, absolutely. So Doc Brown was really the foundation of Expect the Unexpected.
Right. We wanted to bridge that gap, you know, between the youth and the older alike through music. So.
Well, let's see. Let's roll it then. Let's see what you got.
All right, that's what it is.
Doc Brown.
Expect the unexpected, man. Let's go. Okay, you are now rocking with the greatest. The name's trade famous for authoring many faces. Here to lay the basis for why you should pop the latest. LPVM2, the revelation. Trade's evolution, pursuant the elevation. Congruent the revolution, influencing generations. Immune to all the buffoonery, inundating your radio station. Administrative business, berated, exceptional with the flow. Amazing with the cadence. Speaking geometrically, none of y'all is adjacent. Kept my integrity, stayed in God's races. Remained independent while most are caught in the matrix. Hey, I make a believer out of atheists while deflating them C's. A lot of patriots listen. This is coming at your neck, Lee. Can't call them. Something like the step back 3, James Harden.
I had that 80s kind of vibe. Y'all had the gold ropes and the graffiti. Who directed this joint? Oh, you direct too? And make beats?
Yeah.
Oh, you do it all that?
No, man, this man, see, he's being modest. This man makes beats, he directs, he produces, he does the artwork. He does, you know what I mean? Like, all of the graphics that you see is all this guy right here.
Okay, Jizz.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about.
See, too modest, see?
He too cool.
Yeah, exactly.
It's called being independent.
Yeah,
it is,
absolutely. But that whole video, like, if you see the whole video, it's really a concept behind it. You know, one of the things that we didn't want to do is do a performance video. We wanted to have some type of underlying message within the visual. So in this particular video, we brought the kids, we brought the parents, and basically it was, again, it's a bridging the gap concept. So social media, the telephones and all that, it kind of, you know, basically, the kids become robots with these phones. If you take the phone away from the kid, he's lost.
Right.
So that's what the whole is, all symbolism, putting the phone inside of the casket, along with the blue and red and pink hair, along with the guns in the hood, along, you know what I'm saying? We burying all of that, you know what I mean? And so that's what the concept of the video was, again, to kind of balance out just the straight bars and lyrics and the lyrical assault that was put on that record.
Definitely.
I killed that record.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
No, he did.
Now this next video, Do What I Want to Do.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all linked up with the homie Prodigy from Mindless Behavior.
Shout out to Prodigy,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? And how'd that come about?
I'll let you tell that story.
First of all, the beat came about. And I called Trey, I said, Doug, listen, I got this track. I don't know how you're gonna take it, because I know it may not be your style. He said, what is it? I was like, yo, it's kind of trap vibe. He was like, oh, all right, say no more.
But they say no more, then let's roll it. Let's see what it's talking about.
Oh, Jizz on the track.
Big stacks, hey, yeah, 100 racks, hey, yeah, bad chick, hey, yeah, I get that, hey.
Them boys will make you dance all night, making the movie for the grand tonight. Jacuzzi bubbles in the tub tonight, spilling dose and you get body alright.
Big stacks, hold up, hey, yeah, 100 racks, hold up, hey, yeah, bad chick,
Hold up, I already did that. Yeah. I do what I wanna do. Do what I wanna do. There's greatness in front of you. Lyrically punish you. Mentally, physically, spiritually, yes, my life is so wonderful. Life is so wonderful.
Cause I do what I wanna do.
So tell me the vision behind that joint.
Hold on, before we answer that question, right? How did you feel when you heard me over something like that?
Me personally?
Yeah, you personally.
I thought you switched your style a little bit.
Yeah.
Compared to the movie Facez, Tracey Lee.
Exactly. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this was a little different, but it still worked though.
Okay, so that was really the concept behind the record. And it's named appropriately.
Right.
We do what we want to do.
What we want.
Right.
We're taking away all the barriers. We're taking away all the stereotypes. We're taking away all of that.
Right.
And we're doing what we want to do. And we talking to both generations. We talking to the old heads who thought I couldn't do nothing like this, right?
Right.
That thought I was going, but thought I was going to mumble over it.
Oh, yeah.
But if you listen to the lyrics,
Oh, no, you was
it's
smart.
a bit of a parody.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the thing. You just said it. There are lyrics.
There are lyrics.
And you can hear them.
So we're taking your cadence, we're taking your style, and we're gonna flip it on you. And for the younger cats that didn't think I could do that, listen to the record. I just did that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So this guy's genius. Like he played that, he had a concept in mind and he played that record. And he wanted to take me outside of. Am I talking for you? Like
You're doing your job.
Okay, cool.
You're doing your job.
So he wanted to take me outside of my element, and so that's what that record did. As soon as I heard it, I was like, oh yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna murder it, and I'm gonna murder it how on their flow, but say something.
Right,
You know
because
what I mean?
I already knew that he could kill it.
Yeah.
But the thing was, would he want to do that? But he was like, yeah, I accept the challenge. Let's do it.
I appreciate you accepting the challenge.
Thank you,
You know
John.
what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I mean? That's what's up.
I can't talk to y'all all day because I want to, but we're going to talk some more. But I'm going to kick it back to Furman and Michelle and see what they got going on over there.
Thanks, Dion. Just ahead, more of our special listening party with hip-hop artist Tracey Lee and host of display on DCN, Dion Dub.
All the new music from the new LP, Expect the Unexpected. The 202 will be right back after this. Don't you move.
T. Lee, MC, crafty, talk real spit, little crash but classy. My career shift made a map, switch vastly. Monogamous shit, but don't trip, I'm still nasty. But more than the fatty was gonna get.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202.
This is how we get down with no question. Trees in the VIP section. Big sun sipping on French connections. Dashing, decked in the latest fashions. Flashing, spilling tax-free cash. 10 G stash. Some leaving the club scene smashed.
Welcome back to the 202 and today's special listening party featuring the brand new sounds of legendary hip-hop artist Tracey Lee and producer OGs.
And although today's 202 playlist is all Tracey Lee, that's DJ Dirty Rico. Come on, now you're laying it down. All right, back to the listening party.
It is. So we back at this listening party. That's what everybody's here for. So we got 10 tracks.
Yes.
I asked y'all earlier, but y'all never gave me an answer, so I'm gonna ask y'all again. Why the number 10?
I'm gonna direct that to him.
We want to give you as much as possible, but we want to give you enough, just enough, so that you can hear what's going on and feel it at the same time. We ain't trying to bombard you with, you know, like 20 tracks. We're not doing a mixtape.
Right.
We're doing the album. You feel me? We want you to feel it.
There it
you know,
is.
and not get bored in the process.
And keep you wanting more.
Exactly.
Enough said. So let's get into this first one. Roll it, Reek. Okay.
20 years hating on trade as goofy. Ain't because your lady was a TV groupie. Too many crabs in the barrel fly through me. Stop back and loony and let's get this money. Get this money. Stop back and loony and let's get this money. Get this money. Stop back and loony and let's get this money. Now I'm the Don Dada of conceptual rap. A pinner of the triple entendre, that's facts. Listen, I'm a spitter, no mumble, no track. You got too many yes men, my hitter, that's whack. The dope quote distributor, B-boy exhibitor. While you in 45 is still beefing on Twitter. Hey. For me to rock the party, all I need is a rental. A few stacks, 5-star plus incidentals. Stenos.
Yeah. Okay. look, that's that joint Looney, man.
Yeah.
Give me the backstory on that.
Well, first of all, I told Jizz when we made this record, I said this is gonna be the sleep on the album. And for a couple of reasons, because we knew there were certain records that were just gonna be impactful off the break, like your Smokes, you know what I'm saying? But this record right here, just because of the hook, right?
Get this money.
When we talking about get this money, like it's in your face and it's saying get this money. So, you know, the natural inclination for somebody, you know what I mean? Oh, they talking about money in this record, but you really got it.
Right.
One thing about me, the thing you gotta understand about Trey Lee, it ain't just, it's a layer. Like, it ain't just on the surface. Like, you gotta, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm not for the lazy listener, you know what I'm saying? So really, Looney is talking about, if you listen to the hook, it's like 20 years hating on Trey, that's goofy. Maybe because your lady was a T. Lee groupie, so I'm giving you an out. Like, why are you hating on me for so long? Maybe because your lady was a groupie, I don't know.
Right.
Too many crabs in the barrel's why I do me, you know what I mean? Because of that mentality, I stay away from all that. So stop acting loony and let's get this money. Like, especially black folks, you know what I'm saying? Let's all come together and let's like build our communities. Let's like get together and stop all the negative vibes and all that. Let's get this money and build it up.
Well said, well said.
So you know what I mean? So if you listen to the surface of it, you like, and then we put the hand claps in there.
Right.
So that's straight stripper pole and all that. Which, hold on, but it's by design. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, we want you to rock out in the strip club with it. We want you to do all that.
It's called subliminal messaging.
That's right.
Exactly.
All right, Rico, run the next joint.
T. Lee, MC, crafty, talk real spit, little crash to class. My career shift made a Mac, switch vastly. Monogamous but don't trip, I'm still nasty. But more than a fatty was gonna grab me, need a pretty face, high IQ and sass. To compliment the confidence, I don't laugh. As the kids say, I'm dripping sauce with the swag.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That was grown up right there, though, Jay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We was feeling sexy on that one.
How did that come about?
I'll let you go.
A special lady or anything?
I'll let you go first with the track, and then I'll get into my spill.
Well, first with the track, you know, I'm cooking probably like 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, fighting sleep, but yet I already had the sample in mind, killed the sample, and then I just sprinkled in the actual like lead synths, and I sent it to Trey. Literally, I sent it to him right after, and it was like super early in the morning. He hit me. I don't know how he was up, but he hit me back.
I'm always up, man.
Like, yo, what did you just do?
And what happened once you heard that, Joe?
Oh, man, I immediately thought about my wife. The reason why, you know, it's a sexy tune. My wife, Lori Lee, shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? She's out here.
Shout out, Lori.
But the funny thing is like I immediately thought about her because she had already been badgering me about a song. Why haven't you written me a song yet? Where's my song? Where's my song? So that stuck in the back of my mind. And so when I heard the track, it was like immediately, oh yeah, this is for her. So the pen got to working, and it basically told the story of, you know, how we met. You know what I'm saying? All the situation that we're in. It was homecoming, 05, and I'm kind of replaying the tapes of when I first saw her. I'm giving you the picture in my mind of what's gonna happen in the future. When we start talking about surnames and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm already like, I laid eyes on it. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen. Let me tell you the story of how it's gonna happen before it actually happens.
Okay.
And so that's what that is. You know
Love
what I mean?
that joint.
And it's telling the women out there, you know, I'm a thorough dude. I'll open up your door and I'll pull out your chair, but you missed the boat, because I'm spoken for. You know what I mean? You blew that.
Run the next joint.
You ignoring my invite to take a flight. You just got out of something, and that's aight. I think I found a better way to break the ice. Pool barbecue, then later on order the fight. Look, Ain't no pressure at all, it's something light. My brother, he coming through and bringing his wife. And she done told the crew, Kia, Nigga, and Mo, and some other folk from HU that you just might know. In the midst of socializing and humor, you may hear the sensationalizing the rumors. From two I used to mess with in the parties, a young and still tripping. I ain't know they was cousins. That was not.
Let's talk about it.
You want me to go first or you go ahead? Okay. So, but before we go into that, shout out to Cy Smith, who's on Spoken For, who we sent that record to, and she immediately jumped on it. I just heard her voice and her hook, and so shout out, I just wanted to give her props. Shout out to Cy Smith, you know what I mean? Now, as for this record, this is shout out to Eric Roberson. See, we keep Howard in the family. HU is deep, man, so you know, these are people that we went to school with and all that, so this is kind of like, I would say the precursor to the previous record, or should I say the after effect of after I laid eyes on her, right? This is about my wife again, but she wasn't trying to, you know, see me in my element, so to speak. Like she not only knew, but she found out I went to law school and all that, you know what I'm saying? But she had this preconceived notion of me being an artist and me being, you know what I'm saying, out there on the road and all of that. So I had to write a record that said, okay, cool, come see me in my element. Like, whatever you thought I was, I don't know what it was, but come see me in my element. Come see me around my peoples. Come see me in my natural habitat. Right. You know what I mean? And that's really what this record was about.
Jeez, was it 3 in the morning again or what? What's going on?
That was early in the morning. That was like 8 o'clock in the morning that time. You know, like I laid the track and I hit Trey again. Like, and it's funny because
no, like, remember I asked you for a groove. I was
right, like, he asked me for a groove track, and I was honestly, it didn't take no time for me to get the track together. But the main thing is, like, I asked him, like, what was the concept? He told me the concept of it. I was like, oh, that actually made me to go in a little bit further with some of the instrumentation. Okay. So as soon as he said, oh yeah, we're gonna get E-Robe on this, and he sent it to E-Robe, and he was.
And we actually went to Jersey and finished the record. Like, I had did my parts, he had laid the beat, but we went to Jersey and actually went to E-Robe's studio. And so, and one of the things I wanted E to do was rhyme on it, because I know he got skills with the flow.
Know about.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah, I want you to rhyme on this joint. And the other surprise element is I'm singing in the background that a lot of people don't know. You know what I mean? So we kind of like, it was a role reversal type of thing. You know what I mean?
Like that joint. Let's get to this next joint, man.
Talk to him, Daddy. I don't know what time it is.
Think y'all can slow me? Oh no. It's not my glory? Oh no. The end of story? Oh no. I'm just beginning.
Off top dog, I'm what they like. Hey yo, it's Trey Young and back up off the mic. Hey yo, I'm here to get my soldiers' minds right. Got over 30 years of flow, I earned my stripes. I watched y'all abuse the music, made it tripe. So Trey came to take the game to greater heights. A wordsmith with a purpose, ain't a plight. Plus my wife will tell you, boy, he lays the pipe. Yeah, it's true, the business got me learned a lot, and that's alright. But you's a fool to think that you could burn me twice. Yeah, it's true, the business got me learned a lot, and that's alright. But you's a fool to think that you could burn me twice.
Now, I love that joint. You got your daughter on that joint throughout the whole song. That joint crank, man.
Tana Lee.
Now, is she gonna get some of the publishing?
Oh, absolutely. Because it all comes back to the crib.
That's right.
Until she turns 18, and then I might have to release
what made you want to put your daughter on the track?
Man, my wife would tell you, man, my daughter and actually my son, they get it honest, man. They music heads. Like, music comes on, they automatically feel it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care from jingle to beat on the radio to whatever. And my daughter specifically, you know, because my son is still getting his patterns together with his words and the speech. My daughter specifically, like, remembers words, you know what I'm saying, easily. In fact, I think she get that from Lori, because I'm a rhythm guy. She's more of the remember the lyrics. But anyway, I wanted to put Tana in the booth. So she was like 3 years old, and I was like, I want to see if she likes this. So we took over to Jiz's crib, and she was a natural.
Jiz, how was it working with a 3-year-old?
Much more professional. Let's just say that. Much more professional.
Is that how you gonna say that?
Run the next joint. Oh, man.
Sometimes I look back and wonder how I made it over in a world of one thunder. Some call it fate, it kept me from the gutter. But no, I call it grace, plus I'm a bad motherfucker. Yes, I wonder why I'm cold as the tundra. 3 years to 50, it flows till a conundrum. Blessed enough to discover my passion. But what would have happened if I never started rapping? Sometimes I look back and wonder how I made it over. Let me rephrase the
I wish we could have let that go longer, because that's like one of my favorite joints right there. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that joint, man.
Was that like the second or third record?
We actually did that right after Doc Brown.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we did that right after Doc Brown. I remember because it was still kind of cold outside.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we came in, I did something different. I had the track, but we did like so many different versions of that track before it was even the final. This was like after like the 5th time doing the track, this was the final one. And got a little surprise towards the end of that track.
When we flipped
it. On the album.
Yeah. Please check that song out, especially going from number 8 to number 9. It's crazy. The outro is unbelievable.
And that's the most, that beat is crazy.
Real melodic.
It was introspective, like it made me think introspectively. You know what I'm saying? You start talking about, like, I wonder if certain things would have happened this way or that way, you know, the decisions that were made and stuff like that. So that's definitely the most introspective record on the album. Right?
It is. I gotta hear some more of this joint. Let's roll it.
If you ain't got a care in the world, sing the song. It feel good, don't it? No worries. Hey, y'all don't mind if I get on my Kurt Franklin thing, man. You know what I mean? We here to celebrate. Feels good, don't it? Yo, man, I like how my man does that part of that song. You know what it is. Check it. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. Ain't living the stress life. Hey, something I can't afford to do.
That's that feel-good joint right there, man. That's the last song on the album, man. So, was this the last song that y'all recorded?
Yep.
How did you guys feel once you guys finished the album? Was this like, this is it?
This was the celebration.
Yeah.
No worries.
Exactly.
Plus, like, I mean, let's keep it all the way a buck, man. I'm an R&B dude kind of too. Like,
I like singing on
I like to sing on the joints. Like,
Here
you know
comes
what I
the
mean?
story.
Yeah. So, you know, I wanted to express it and people to feel my vocal prowess when it came to the melodies. You know what I mean? I'm feeling good about myself. We just finished the album. I said, yeah, let's get the party going. I'm living my best life. Like, it was like, it was a moment where, you know, stress-free, not a care in the world. And honestly, you know, I'm glad people love the album, but I felt like we made a product that I don't even care what the reaction is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hot to me. It's hot to you. We good. We running. You know what I mean?
Man, how did you feel?
Yeah, exactly. Like, we had no cares after that. Like, as far as the whole album, we did a piece of work, a body of work that just embodied the both of us together. Like, the people, we knew they'll grab onto it, you know, eventually.
Right.
But the thing is, if we was happy with it, hey, let's just run with it.
Man,
you know?
I think we all happy with it. What y'all feel? Well, you got to perform in a second.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Absolutely.
We got more with the 202. We'll be right back.
This is how we get down with no question. Trees in the VIP section. Big sun sipping on French connection. Dashing, decking the latest fashions. Flashing, spinning.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202. It's the 202.
It's the 202.
Welcome back. From 90s hit maker to entertainment lawyer to hip hop artist, and now back with a new album.
I guess you wanted us to expect the unexpected, which is why Michelle and I wanted to get a little quick talk with you about the changing faces. Yes. First of all, who you working with here?
Oh, this is the illustrious artist, Miss Kit Kat over here.
Kit Kat.
Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely.
And who's that DJ?
Oh, that's DJ Blinks right there, y'all. Give it up for DJ Blinks. DJ Blinks. Yeah.
Tracey Lee, the album is phenomenal. I know you got digital downloads for us first, right?
Oh, yeah. I got them. All you got to do is pick up your phone, press that app, you know what I mean? And we good.
Okay. Now, I wanted to talk about your transition, because when we are young, we really want to get in the business. I had one of those contracts that I was signed for 20 years, and I wanted to get out of it. So do you think it gives you an unfair or a fairer advantage being an attorney and an artist now at this point?
Oh, definitely. Entertainment attorney.
Absolutely. No, it's definitely a fairer advantage. There's nothing unfair about it. Every artist should have the opportunity to understand what your contract looks like, what the jargon in the contract looks like, to be able to negotiate. Otherwise, the label or whoever you're negotiating with always has the upper hand. And so, people on the other side of the table may not look at it that way because they want to take advantage. In business, it's all about leverage. However, if you don't have the knowledge, then you can't leverage yourself. You know what I mean? So it's a fairer advantage. It's never unfair.
Absolutely. And you're getting both sides of the money.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No conflict of interest.
That's right.
So now when you do the deals, it's like, dotting the I's, crossing the T's and all that stuff?
Absolutely.
Is it easier?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. But the thing that I get the most joy out of is helping cats coming up in the game. I just recently saw something on IG where the guys signed to Cash Money, and people were on the air asking him, well, did you sign with Cash Money? Or he was like, no, Cash Money West, but I don't know who's involved, and I don't know I don't know anything. And I'm like looking at this thing like, oh man, this is terrible. So I want to be able to pass on the knowledge to the cats coming up in the game so that they can make informed decisions. You know what I mean? That's where I get my joy.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
Well, we want to see you get down.
We sure do.
Oh, okay.
We want to see Kit Kat do her thing.
Oh, yeah.
Can you give us Let It Go?
Oh, yeah, we can let it go.
Well, let's do it.
We can let it go. Jamaica, stand up. Haiti, stand up. Hey, don't be afraid to get up out your seat. Hey.
Libéré.
These are the sign of the times. More hustling on grind. The affection for the coin got your mind stay willing to contribute to the crime rate. Let it go. On edge with the strap cocked. Another pushing you might pop. Need you to breathe in, breathe out. And do me a solid when the beat drops. Let it go. Look, I understand where you at. I lost family that ain't coming back. Lost a couple other homies in the trap. Lost my sanity to this rap. Let it go. Lost turn agreement. Caution the reason. The minute you're feeling like the odds ain't even. And all the false promises make you stop believing. I know I get it. It's not that easy, but we need to just let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go.
Respectez-nous.
Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Never said I had all the answers. Got my own problems, that's for damn sure. But listen, I can show you how to transfer. Either give it up to God or leave it on the dance floor. Now let's work. Work, mana. Work, mana. Work, mana. Now let's work. Hey, work, mana. Hey, work, mana. Hey, work, mana. Backstabs, heartbreaks, can't trust, you lost faith. And I agree to an extent, cause sometimes I'll be feeling like people ain't shit. Blamed everybody when I got dropped. Used to be why me, now it's why not. See, God knew what I could handle, and now I'm an anomaly that leads by example. So now you know where I'm at. Lost a couple stacks, got them back. Lost track, control took it back. The rest live in the past and ain't looking back. Stop complaining, stop complying, allowing anger to cloud my mind, and stop trying to please the world. Let another vote define who I am. It all subsided once I decided to rely and just let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Hey, hey, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Listen, I never said I had all the answers. Got my own problems, that's for damn sure. But listen, I can show you how to transfer. Either give it up to God or leave it on the dance floor. Now let's work. Hey, work, mana. Hey, work, mana. Hey, work, mana. Now let's work. Hey, work, mana. Hey, work, mana. Hey, work, mana. Work. Now let's work. Cat, work, mana. Hey, work, mana. Work. Hey, work, mana. Work. Now let's go. Hey, work, mana. Ladies and gentlemen, Kit Kat. Come on.
Ay, bobo, ya respectez-nous.
respect that new.
Now let's work.
Consoyo. Hey. Hey.
Now let's work.
Yeah. Now let's work. Hey. Hey.
Now let's work.
Yeah. Libéré. Tell him. Hey. 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 Tell him, cat. Yeah. Jamaica, Haiti, Africa. Stand up.
Let it go.
Woo! So good. So good. Woo!
Thanks to Tracey Lee, producer OJ, and Kid Kat, and of course my co-host, Michelle Wright.
Yes, and thanks to Displays, Dion Dove, and our buddy DJ Dirty Rico, and all of you for watching us. Furman and I will see you again next time on the 202.
Glory. My story's for the visceral. For those who believe in miracles. I thank the Lord for the vision, though, and Lord for all the bullets and more material. Yeah, but I'ma let him run with it. He don't know no better, like I ain't done with it. Like I ain't one with the sun with it. Expect another rapper with a satchel, nah, I'm something different.
This the 202. Yeah. This the 202. 202.
This is how we do when we party in the 202. Hey.
Home of that good live music. Live on set, live audience approves it. The best hosts, it don't get no tighter. Furman and Michelle can't get no brighter. Taxation, no representation. But the 202 repping for the capital nation. So from 703 to the 301. Yeah, we all come to have some fun. It's the 202.
It's the 202. This the 202.
It's the 202.
This is how we do when we party in the 202.
It's the 202.
This the 202. This the 202.
It's the 202.
This is how we do when we party in the 202.
It's the 202. It's the 202. It's the 202.